Okay, so I just received a package from David. I know, dramatic, right? But, yeah, I received a package from David, so I'm going to open it up here, live, for you all to see, right now. Alright, so here's the box. Says, Fragile. Huh, must be Italian. Anyway, here's the box, so I'm going to open the box. There we are. Scissors. Scissors and text messages. Alright. Got scissors here, so I can open up the box. There's one side. Right. Not going so well on this side. Let's do this. Oh, okay. It did actually open. But anyway, alright. I'll lift this side so I can open this top. So, what's in the box? As they say in the movie. What's in the box? Find out what's in the box. So far, there's brown paper. Brown paper in the box. Lots of brown paper. Tons of brown paper. Just brown paper unraveling and unrolling from the box. Tons of brown paper. This is like my own very own loot crate. You realize that. I don't do loot crates. I don't have loot crates, so this is like my own loot crate. And so far, brown paper. So, all right. First thing out of the box, we have. Okay. I have Mr. Stay Puft and Homer. Minifigures, Lego minifigures. Interesting. Conan 2, all chromium collector cards. Oh, okay. Bunch of Conan cards. We got a few CDs in here. Let's see, what do we get? There's soundtracks or movie soundtracks. Dream a Little Dream. This is a good soundtrack, a real good soundtrack. I like this soundtrack. Dream a Little Dream. I haven't seen this movie in a while, in a long while. But I remember the movie was okay, but I like the soundtrack to it. So there's the soundtrack. Then we got Airplane and Airplane 2 on Blu-ray. Got some Blu-rays. I think this is better than the Loot Crate. You can get Blu-rays and soundtracks, and here's what's really in the box. Oh crap. What do you get a load of this? Bubble wrap. Bubble wrap is in the box. But here we go. Here it is. It's not coming up real easy. It's a box. It's kind of dark. It's got something in it that's kind of coming unraveled. Because I think this is supposed to actually go like around here or something. And the other one came up. Whoops. I don't think that was supposed to happen. Oh, wait a second. I know where it's supposed to go now. Something came unraveled here. The things that hold this thing in place. Here's what I'm holding. Get ready for this. There it is. It's Jason's hockey mask from Friday the 13th, Part 6. Wow. Holy crap. Jason's mask. Hard plastic. That's pretty cool. It's pretty awesome. There's something else that came with this. It was being held in by, but it must have came apart in transit. So I've got to figure out how to put it back on there. But let me set the mask down, because this is what it goes into. Is this? Great big shadow box. Oh, okay. I'll fix it up and then I'll show it here at the end of the video. But that's it. That's what's in the box. My very own kind of loot crate. It's full of paper. I didn't expect to get all the brown paper. That was a treat, getting all that brown paper. But
Origami.
And I guess I should try it on, maybe. It's huge. Look at that. It's freaking huge. Jason's big ass head. But put my fingers through the eye hole. Look at that. Pretty cool. That's a pretty freaking cool mask, I have to admit. That's pretty cool. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and try the mask on here, just to see what it looks like when it's on. So all of you can see what it looks like when I put it on. Might as well do it while I've got it out of the shadow box right now. So might as well see what it looks like on. And there it is. There it is. It's hanging down because the straps are so freaking huge on it. Look at that. But that's it's just hanging off my face. So I guess I gotta hold it up like this. Because the straps are, look at the straps are hanging out there. See? That's huge, but it looks awesome though. It does look awesome. I mean, the mask itself, it looks freaking fantastic. But it looks great. I like it. It looks awesome. Pretty close up view of it. So pretty awesome. So that's what it looks like from Jason's point of view. Jason's POV. Okay, I'm going to go through everything that David sent me in a little more detail here, just to show you up close or whatever. And I have to say, he's freaking out. David's freaking out because he's sent me all this stuff, and he's really wanting to know what I thought of it, and that's why I'm sitting here doing this right now. So I haven't told him that I'm going to do this, so I'm going to surprise him with it, and that's why that's why I hadn't said anything. So I think he's going to get the idea, but I got to do this and get it posted as quickly as possible. So first thing I'm going to show is the Conan 2 cards. All chromium Conan cards. And let me pull it out of here. And if there's any green on them, or if it's reflecting the green, so it's probably completely going out. This card is really green, so I better not put that one up there. Well, all of them have kind of a green to them, so maybe you can see that one. Okay. Well, I'm sure you can tell it's like reflecting the light, so they're all chromium cards, and they're rather nice, I have to say. The other thing he sent me was, and I still haven't taken them out of the package, of course, was these Lego minifigures with Stay Puft Marshmallow Man and Homer. And I have to say, these are pretty cool. I like Homer. Well, I like them both, but I mean, I like I like the way Homer looks, and he's got a little, like, Valentine. Pretty cool. Very awesome. And Stay Puft comes, of course, with his little stand that you can stick them on, because this is actually from the Dimensions video game. That's where that comes from. I don't know if Homer comes from that. I believe he does, maybe. But either way, it's pretty cool. I like them both. Dream a Little Dream soundtrack. Very cool soundtrack. I've liked this. I used to listen to this. I had it on cassette, and I used to listen to this at Disney World when I worked there. I listen to it quite often, actually, because it's got some really, really good songs on it. I mean, I'm not one of those great big Corey Feldman, Corey Haim kind of people, but I don't dislike them. I think out of the two Coreys, I've been actually a lot more of a Corey Feldman fan than I was a Corey Haim fan. But what I remember of it, it wasn't a terrible movie, but it wasn't... I didn't ever really necessarily get blown away by it. But I always did like the songs in it and the music. Except for that, next soundtrack he sent was Dick Tracy. With Dick Tracy and Men in Black 3. Both done by Danny Elfman, who also did soundtracks for Tim Burton, mostly for Tim Burton films. And if you don't know anything about Danny Elfman, the one thing about him was that he used to be the lead singer of Oingo Boingo, another one of my favorite bands. I love Oingo Boingo, and I love Danny Elfman's music. I like Danny Elfman's music as much as I do John Williams. And I'm a huge John Williams fan. I'm a huge Danny Elfman fan. And another composer I really like is James Horner. He's a really good one. He's done like Aliens and all that. But anyway, last soundtrack he sent me was Austin Powers' The Spy Who Shagged Me. It's this. And it's actually, it says on the top, it says more music from the motion picture. And David actually told me about this. And he said, I don't know why he sent it to me, because there's not really anything I could do with it. But it's, what it is it's Austin Powers' The Spy Who Shagged Me, but the case is, it says more music from the motion picture, which is the second, like volume 2 of this soundtrack. But the CD that's in it is part 1, is volume 1, I guess you would say, of the soundtrack to Austin Powers' Spy Who Shagged Me. So it's got like Madonna on it and Beautiful Stranger and all that kind of thing. Then he of course sent me some Blu-rays. He sent me Airplane and Airplane 2. Both films I absolutely love. Absolutely love. I can't wait. David and I have talked about reviewing these, so we probably will at some point, maybe. Now, of course, the big thing that he sent me, the huge thing, the mega awesome thing that he sent me, was the thing that he made a whole video about him making and putting together, and that was the mask. So here it is in the shadow box. The Friday the 13th, Part 6, Jason Lives hockey mask. And there it is in the shadow box, finally all together. It's kind of weak in there, and I say weak, not what he did was weak. I mean the little bands or whatever, the plate holder thing that's holding it in there is like very, I don't know what other word to use for it, fragile. It will pop off like really easy. So I have to be kind of gentle with it, holding it, because it tends to just kind of pop off in there. But there it is. Pretty freaking cool, I have to say. And I have to say and the shadow box is awesome. I love that. That is freaking fantastic. There it is, sitting there like that. That is freaking fantastic. It is awesome. I'm not sure where I'm going to hang this thing. I have no idea where I'm going to hang it, to be honest. But maybe I'll find some place for it somewhere. And I have to say to you, David, thank you so much. I appreciate it. I appreciate it so much. I think it looks so awesome. I think you did a fantastic job, and it looks great. It looks awesome. It looks better than what I thought it would, how I thought it would come out. I mean, it really does. And I like the texture on it as well. I went and looked. I hadn't even watched the video yet that he made, because I wanted to see the mask first. So I hadn't even watched the video. I went back and finally watched the video now and saw all it took for him to create this thing, to make it. And he put a lot of work into it, and I'm very pleased with it. It's awesome. Okay, so when David asked me about doing a hockey mask, he asked me which one I would really like to have, and I'm like, well, I kind of like to have Friday the 13th, the final chapter, you know, part 4. I love, that's our favorite Friday the 13th. And so I said to him, you know, if you want to do something different, I don't mind doing, you know, do Friday the 13th part 6, because out of all the hockey masks, you know, I liked 4, but out of all the rest of the hockey masks, I liked 6, and 6 too just kind of goes into part 7 as well. And but this is where it starts, is from this. It's basically the same mask, it just gets chopped up right there. So I told him, you know, well, go ahead and make part 6, because I like, out of all the Friday the 13ths, part 6 is actually one of my favorites, and I like it as much as part 4 and some of the other ones. So I did think for a moment maybe doing part 3, because he's talked about doing that one anyway, but I was like, nah, I want to see part 6. So I'm glad I gave him that challenge to do that, and you did a great job, Dave. I'm happy with it. I think it's fantastic, and what else can I say? It's awesome. So this is what I wanted to do. This is why it took so long to respond to you, Dave, was because I was putting this thing together. So with that all said, thanks for watching. Thanks for watching his experiment in terror, the making of the hockey mask. And thanks for watching this. And be sure and subscribe to us and hit that little bell up there. And so you can know whenever we post other Friday the 13th stuff, or movie reviews, and all the other stuff that we do here on Box Office Maniacs. And give us some feedback. Leave me some feedback. Leave me some comments. Tell me what you think of David's finished product. I think it's fantastic. Tell me what you thought of all the stuff he sent me. And that's pretty much it. I'll talk to you all later. See ya.
Why'd I have to go and dig up Jason? Some folks have a strange idea of entertainment.